Hi, Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from August 11th to the 17th. I do want to apologize that I couldn't record any readings for you the week prior before. I'm sure it had to do with Mercury retrograde, 100% on my end. I know a lot of people use it, but actually, um, I tried to upload videos during that week twice, and twice I got defeated. Once was that. My phone stopped recording for no specific reason, and I didn't notice it, and I was just like going on and on. And the second one that I attempted, my microphone stopped working, and I didn't notice it till the end. So I said, okay, I said I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. And that's why I came in live. For those of you, maybe you're gonna see, I came in live for 5 minutes to explain to you what happened. As well, we've been where I live in Canada, Montreal. For those of you that do not know where I live in Montreal, and we've been having a lot of wildfires. I know a lot of people experience this around the world, but I never experienced it like this in this year. Okay, last week was like I couldn't breathe, like at nighttime, mostly when I was going to sleep, shortness of breath. So I stayed awake for like 3 4 days, like not having a good night's sleep. um and I was noticing like people around me, like they were okay, which I was glad that they were okay, but I wasn't okay. And so I asked Spirit, why is it that like I was feeling everything to the deepest core? And Spirit says, well, you're transmuting it for the collective. That's why you're feeling it more than everybody else. You're helping to transmute it because you're a light worker. I said, oh yeah, it's just true. I forgot about that because I always do transmute all the time, but I didn't think about it that I was transmuting it in that way. And last week, so yeah, and now this week again, I got notified that this whole week we're gonna have again wildfires, and so built. I created a grid for it not to touch me and my family and anybody actually around the world, like wherever we are, right? Like, say I'm in Canada, so wherever in Canada that there's this wildfire, for it to contain itself, to okay, for it to dissipate, and building a grid around everybody to protect them, and it's been working. So that's why I always say when you come into the reading, there is a grid here. I put the intentions already. I'm not using Sage. I'm not using Palo Santo. Those are old tools. You guys could still use that, but I'm not using that anymore. Spirit wants me to move forward into innovation and do things differently. So when you come here, there's a grid of protection as soon as you come through. As soon as you watch, as soon as you press it, you're getting a clearing. Okay, whether you like it or not, the clearing is done. Okay, and then there's a healing and blessing. If you want to claim it, you just say you want to receive it. If not, you don't have to receive it. Okay, so it's all there for you. And at the end, I'm going to top it off with my mom's bell because this I always want to keep, here with me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, Pisces, now is before I start your reading, I want to take out some oracle cards, okay? Also, when I talk to you about lives, okay? So a couple of years ago, when I first started the channel, I think I did go live a couple of times. If I'm not mistaken, they weren't great lives. I don't know what happened in those lives, but I didn't like them, and I always felt like conscious, like cautious. Like I don't know, it was just hard for me at that time because I wasn't still like very comfortable in front of the camera. It's taking a while for me to get comfortable in front of a camera. So what I am gonna do definitely is that every week now, okay, I'm going to go live. Okay, so now this week I'm gonna do like the individual signs, the weekly, right? I'll do the weekly from August 11th to the 17th. And then on the weekend, if you have your notification bell on and you're subscribed to me, you're going to see when I go live. And I'm going to go live or Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know, maybe Friday night, Saturday night. I'm not sure. One of those Thursday night, Friday night, or Saturday night. Okay. I'm in Eastern time. Okay. So I'm going to probably go. I am going to go live for the all signs. Okay, so I hope you join me. And this is something that I feel like I think it's time for me to move forward, and release that fear of cameras, and Now I know how it works, that I could put people there to moderate the, or to take care of the chat, because I won't be able to see everything that's written. I think that I'll enjoy that. Also, there's going to be a reveal at the end of the month of August. I am getting a new cat, okay? The only thing I'll tell you about the cat is it's a female. That's all you'll know. Now, you're going to have to tell me the gender. Well, not the gender. You know it's female. What kind of, let's see if intuitively you're going to intuitively like pick up like what kind of cat did I get this time, what color, and so forth. I don't know where Mia went. She was here 2 seconds ago, but who knows? She'll be back. Okay, so the numerology you got is 333. Now this talks about resources, but also talks about the ascendant masters, and it's also a catalyst number. But 333 is about material and spiritual abundance. It's about wealth, resources, confidence, material gain, epic, and romance. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending the number to ensure and reassure you of the prosperity and the well being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. So you did get 333. I love that number for you, Pisces, my baby sharks. Okay, for the moon phases, you got you got two fish here. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's a new moon in Pisces, of course. And this is about meditate and contemplate. So now it's a time to meditate and contemplate what your next move is, Pisces. Okay, so I got number 46 and number 8 here. Okay, a thinking man could be someone that's a man or a man figure around you, or it could be also you in energy, doesn't matter. There's someone that's overthinking here, okay? Or they're thinking about a solution. They're trying to come up with some type of solution. That's why I think that the meditate and the contemplate is there, okay? And some of you are trapped in fear. There's some type of fear that's attached to you, all right? If this is what is being shown to me. All righty. Okay, I don't know where Mia went. Usually she's always here. She was here 2 seconds ago. I don't know where she went. I just like it when she's in the readings, you know. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see if the camera's working. Yes, check. My microphone is working. Check. Okay, I really don't want to start all over again. Okay, so let's see what's happening for you from August 11th to the 17th. And it could also be timeless at the same time. And if there's any future dates, I will give it to you. All right, Pisces? All right. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to come in live. I hope that you catch me live. Don't forget to subscribe to me, or follow me, or somehow that you will get the notification that I'm live. Okay, because it would be fun. It would be fun because I'm going to talk to you at the beginning. I'm not going to go straight into the readings. I'm going to talk to you first, for a bit, and then we're going to get into the readings. As long as you are all remain patient. Recent past, you got the Three of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Swords. What that was crossing you, and you got the Four of Swords. So 3, 3, and the 4. 3, 3, 3, 4. 3, 4, 3, whatever the case here is, that you've healed. Okay, this is about some type of sorrow, grief that you had to go through. Could be around your community or people you work with. It doesn't have to be. Okay, there was a lot of learning. You had to learn something. It was a hard lesson here that you had to learn. But from the 3 you went to the 4, where you have been resting and healing and trying to gain clarity upon your situation. Okay, and healing the heart chakra is what I'm hearing. Let's look at the current energy. In the current energy, you got the 9 of Cups, the King of Swords. In the immediate future, you got the 6 of Cups. Yeah, you're healing from your past. Something happened in your past here. Okay, that caused that grievance or that sorrowness. Okay, and I see that you've been healing. You're healing it. You're healing and moving on. But at times, of course, there's memories of love here. In the current energy, there's a wish fulfillment that you truly desire. And with the King of Swords and energy, you have your focus is on what you want here. Okay, and this is very, very positive. Let's look at the immediate future and how you're feeling. You got the devil. What are you sorry, what is it you don't see and but you should be aware of? Seven of Swords, hopes and fears, Six of Wands, possible outcome, Ace of Cups, and the overall Eight of Pentacles. There is an offer that's going to come in. Could be a loan, could be anything, but there is an offer here that's coming in for you. I do. There's finally light. There's finally light. Okay, and like, especially if there's a job here that you wanted or something that you wanted here, any type of offer. There's finally light around it. You've been putting a lot of energy and work into something here. In the possible outcome, you got the Ace of Cups. This is abundance that's coming in for you. Happy times, feeling for, well, also forgiveness, love for itself, for oneself, forgiveness, unconditional love, and also new love, or there's something new that could be starting out here for you, definitely. Okay, and like I said, abundance, celebration, where you are with the devil. Okay, maybe you may be dealing with a Capricorn. If not, this is like you're looking at your patterns here. You're looking at your patterns. You're looking at yourself. You know, maybe like what are the things that you're talks like. I think you're really making you're taking the time to really get to know who you truly are on your shadow self as well, Pisces. Okay, that keeps showing up to me. If it's toxic people in your life, or if there's addictions here or patterns or shadow work, something like that. Okay, what you're not seeing, you should be aware. There's the Seven of Swords. Okay, there's a new beginning here for sure. I feel like someone here is keeping very quiet, and in the hopes and fears, you got the Six of Wands. Talks about prosperity, victory, being recognized. Okay, there's some type of something that's coming in here for you. Number 66. You also got 664. We got 334. But definitely here, there's an energy where in terms of your confidence here, there's some type of reward that's coming in for you. Okay, so it's very positive to see. So now we're going to clarify for Pisces. Okay. Eight of Pentacles in the overall for Pisces. What's this all about? The Death card. The Knight of Pentacles. Justice. Oof. There's definitely a reset that's happening, especially if you've been putting a lot of energy into something for a very long time. I'm hearing don't give up, don't give up. This is what I'm hearing. There's a reset. Truth, balance, fairness. Okay, death and rebirth, huge transformation, and you're going to be making progress. Okay, there's some type of progress when it comes to whatever it is you're. Okay, maybe it's an offer coming in, it could be a union coming in. It's about you listening to your heart, Pisces. Okay, so very interesting. Let's look at the recent past. You got the Three of Pentacles. What's this about? Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Hermit. Yeah, someone here has been taking time out in the recent past to reflect, to contemplate on things. Okay, they had to rebuild themselves. This is like there's a strong foundation here. There's learning. There could be some type of collaboration. Whatever it is, it has to do with the value of who you are in the work that you do. Whatever this is, right? Okay, you're trying to bring things into balance. And if someone has been hermiting for a while, someone's coming out of the word work of that. And I see a message coming in. Whether you are going to give a message, Pisces, to someone, or someone is giving you a message. All right, let's look at the Three of Swords and what is crossing you. Got the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning here. Yeah, and it's a new beginning, and you're gonna be very, very happy here. There's an energy of happiness, returning again, where once there was sorrow and grief, and there's also a sense of adventure and a sense of maybe also relocation for some of you. I hear the relocation. It won't be for all of you. And there's a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Okay, there's a night of passion within yourself, with a project. It could be with a relationship, with work, whatever it is. There's happiness with the Ten of Cups. Let's look at the Four of Swords. Mia, she's playing with. I hope she's not gonna drop it. Mia. Okay, good girl. Eight of Pentacles. Can be a good girl. Okay. You're a good girl? Yeah? Okay. So you got with the Four Swords, Eight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. There is some type of gift or something that's coming in here, okay, to show you that, hey, you know what, you made it this far, and there's something that there's a gift coming in. And you're making plans here, really, and you're putting a lot of energy maybe in towards your healing, towards a collaboration, towards yourself here. There's something that's really like coming all together, okay, and maybe you will be at crossroads, all right? There's going to be some type of crossroad, crossroad, because I feel something of the past and I feel something of the future here. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Okay. And she's going to go to sleep now. Okay, let's look at the current energy. You got the Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're totally open here. That's beautiful. You've been waiting for something. This is like a heart fulfillment for you. And with the Four of Wands, okay, it talks about in the home, there's stability in the home, there's celebration in the home. It's like, maybe could be moving into a new home. For some of you, could be. There's a lot of celebrations here. Okay, and I want to just see one more thing here. Yeah, what is this all about? Give me one more card for the Three of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Really a wish fulfillment here. It's very nice to see that. Yeah, it's like even with the family, if with your family, I just sense there's a beautiful side. There's happiness here. Okay, something is being restored. Everything is going really good in the current energy. Let's look at, okay, of this King of Swords, Six of Swords. Oh, I like that. Three of Swords, yes. Chariot, yeah. In the month of June or July, I do feel that for some of you. I don't know if that's something that you have envisioned or this is something in the future you will envision, is that I do feel that you are gonna, I feel like you've healed the heart chakra. Okay, so 333 is here. There's a healing that took place because it showed me here. Of course, there's sometimes memories of love, and you're in the current energy, you're gonna feel nostalgic at times. It's only normal. Okay, feelings are gonna come up, but I see that you put something to rest here, and you're going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead. For some of you, might be traveling. Okay, in the current energy or in the near future, you will be traveling. I feel June, July, you started traveling or you're thinking about traveling. Okay, in the near future. But there could be relocation for some of you, but you took your power back here, okay? And there's a beautiful transition. You're keeping focused on what you truly want here. Let's look at the Six of Cups in the immediate future. The Four of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. There's an energy here, is that there's a new path that's being shown to you from letting go or releasing the past or someone from your past, or if it's an emotion, whatever it is here. A lot of you have been holding on for dear life. Okay, you were holding on or you were rigid about something here, not letting it go, whatever this was. I don't know if it's a feeling, a person, or a situation. And I feel like you are actually now accepting the fact that you may be alone on this journey, or that you feel alone or abandoned, whatever the case is. I feel that there's a lot in the immediate future here. You are releasing something of the past, okay? Or an energy of the past is being released. It's being shown to me throughout your reading that you have released it already. I don't know if you're still there or you're not there. And, again, with this King of Swords energy, you're keeping focused on something here, okay? And there's a new path that is waiting for you in the immediate future. Okay, you're staying focused. That's what I like. You're staying focused. Now let's look at this. In how you're feeling, let's look at this Devil card here. What is this all about? This could be Saturn too at this time. King of Wands, Lovers, Fool. There's a new beginning here with somebody. It could be love. It could be work. It could be anything here. There's success and there's victory. Communication will be the key. Okay. You need to communicate. Very important. You need to communicate. But what I'm being shown here is that there's an important decision that has to be made, or important decisions that have to be made here. Okay. And there's a bigger picture in the situation. It's about someone here. Yeah, exactly. It's about someone here taking action towards it, because there is a judgment that's taking place. But there is a new beginning, okay? Now let's look at what you're not seeing, and what is you should be aware of is the Seven of Swords. I feel that this is you. Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. There's something very slow here in a dynamic between two people. Yes, it's about listening to your heart. There is some type of union coming in. It's gonna be an offer. It could also be a union of work and love. Okay, or if there's a friendship here that's forming, and it's gonna be very, very steady. Okay, and it's gonna bring like, if two people come together, it shows me that that it's gonna be healthy, but also like slowly building. Okay, there is wealth here. There could also be wealth. And okay, let me just check something. Listen to the messages of the heart here. Okay, yeah, it's important. Listen to what your heart is telling you on this. Let's look at the Six of Wands and the hopes and fears. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. So you got the King and Queen of Wands here. So there is a lot of passion if this is about two people. Okay, and there's been a lot of battles that you had to confront here. A lot of things came to you at the same time, but you overcame them. Okay, you overcame the challenges. And now things are going to start taking off here. Something is going to start taking off. Okay, messages are going to come in. Something is going to take flight, and it has to do with your confidence. Okay, and whatever it is that you're passionate about, something is going to shift here for you, because you're keeping focused on something. There's something that you want here in terms of happiness, in terms of wealth, money. There's a huge transformation, and I see this happening throughout the whole year. Okay, like I see it happening in September, October, November. Okay, till December of 2025. The Empress, the Three of Pentacles, the Hangman. Yeah, something has been stagnant for a very long time, hasn't it? Right? Trying to bring things into balance, right? Something has been stagnant. You've been trying to find different perspectives for different things here. With the Empress energy, there is new opportunities coming in, knock at your door. This is Venus coming in, right? This could be Venus in Cancer, which is happening now in the month of August. New opportunities. There's abundance here. It's about some type of collaboration, teamwork, helping each other, learning. And the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck, which talks about, well, positive vibes. Positive vibes. Okay, positive vibes. Joy. Good feeling. Exciting. So let's see what the universe has to say to you. The Hermit. Queen of Cups. Two of Cups. The Empress. Overcome your fears, whatever they are. If they're about trust, or if you're thinking negative. Okay. At this time, you need to contemplate. You need to meditate. Okay, and being open to some type of union here. Okay, there's a union here. Any type of union, but there's definitely a union here, and it's about abundance. Okay, that's taking place here. And being open to it. There's something about you being open to it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed your reading. Pisces, don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you for the live over this weekend. And I'll see you also next week.